Alright people, keeping algae off your aquarium glass can honestly feel like a never-ending battle. However, people, I think I came across one of the best tools of removing algae, and that is the Hygger or Hygger dual blade magnetic glass cleaner. And today we're going to open this up and test it out. Now first things first, thank you to Hygger, they sent me this magnet to test it out. And yeah, in preparation, I've let the algae grow on my aquarium so we can see how effective this magnet actually is. Now, before we get into that though, let's quickly talk about why it's so important to keep your aquarium glass clean. You see all of those really cool videos you see online of people in their aquariums where they have crystal clear water. Yeah, it's not just the water that is crystal clear, it is also the glass. Even a little bit of algae, the tiniest layer, can give the water inside of your aquarium a cloudy effect. So yeah, if you want crystal clear water, you definitely need to clean your glass and have that as part of your maintenance routine. Alright, cool. So let's take a look at the box itself first. So this right here is the box. At the front it says Hygger dual blade magnetic glass cleaner. It says you get a 1-year warranty, and on the product features it says it's super strong magnetic magnetism, multifunctional glass cleaner, dual removable blades. It's good that you can remove the blades, so if you don't really like them you can just use the magnet itself. Minimalist appearance and float up design, which is good. So usually with the cheaper magnets, if you're using them on an aquarium, if it does drop off, the part inside will just drop to the floor and it could potentially injure some of your fish. But the magnets with the floating design, if they do detach, they should float in the water. Now they've got quite a bit of information on the back of the box here for the different sizes, and then here you have the magnet. Nice, this is actually a really cool magnet. All right, so here we have the clips for the blades, and on top of that we have even more blades. What? Okay, so they gave us 4 blades. That's cool. Nice, okay. And then here we have the magnet itself. Whoa, this is a nice size, man. Ooh, wow. And this is a very, very strong magnet. There was this piece of paper between the two. I don't know, I'm assuming it can... Wow. Okay, people, this magnet is very strong. Oh god. Okay, yeah, well, I think, yeah, it's a very strong magnet. You do need quite a bit of strength to actually take them apart again. So yeah, maybe keep that in mind. And nice, all right, cool. So that's what's on the outside. It's got a really nice felt material here, which is nice. And then for the inside, we have a rougher material, which should be perfect for actually scraping off the algae. That's amazing. And then for the sides, we have these blades. Now it looks like they're not actual real blades. They are plastic, which is good. I prefer that. All right, cool. So you attach the blades like this. Right, you just literally click it in like that. That's amazing, man. This is a really nice magnet. All right, cool. Well, of course, we're not just going to admire this magnet. We are going to test this out in all of the different aquariums now. So yeah, let's stop wasting time and see how good this magnet is. All right, cool. And we are at the Roma 240. Now, don't mind this wood piece. This wood piece is actually still floating, so we can get waterlogged, so we can actually add it down here in this area. But yeah, we're only going to focus on the algae today. So in the Roma 240, I've let this algae grow out a little bit. We also have a little bit here, and we have some on this glass, which you can see quite well from this angle. So let's actually test it out and see how it does. Oh wow, oh my god, it just took it off. Okay, hang on, we need to get a closer shot of this. Yo, this magnet is mad. What? All right guys, now watch this. All right, this is the algae right here. Look at that. Yo, it's actually... No way, it fully took everything out. Here we have another obvious piece. No way, that's... Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I didn't expect it to be this good. That's crazy. All right, let's test it out on this side now. So if we were to bring this over here. All right, let's see. This is some tough algae. There is no way. Let's try this down here. Look at it. It completely cleared up that side. That is actually mad. Okay, that is wow. All right, I'm gonna be honest. This magnet has actually shocked me. I did not think it was going to be able to remove the algae that good. Well, let's see the actual test now. This is how much I've let the algae grow in my Roma 200. And as you can see, it's not looking good at all. Now, earlier today, I did scrape off a little bit on this side so I can show you guys the importance of keeping your glass clear. Because look, the water, as you can see, is actually pretty much crystal clear. And you can see the fish, they're all chilling in there. But once you have algae on your glass, it looks nasty, man. It really doesn't look nice. So yeah, this is why you want something like a magnet. But the problem is most magnets are not strong enough to actually get rid of this kind of algae. For that, you need the algae scrapers. So the fact that Hygger actually combines both of them, yo, this is so convenient, man. Now let's actually try it out on this really tough algae. I want to see if it's just as good on here. All right, you know what? If we just go down, we should be able to see clearly how much it actually takes off. So let's take it down once and up. With the tough algae, it did not do it in one smooth go. So let's see how many times we have to go over it. Okay, cool. So with the really tough algae, it still does come off completely though. Look at that. If we wipe it now, yeah, look at that. It still works. It's just with the really tough algae, as you would expect, of course, you would have to go through it over, like you have to go over it a few times, basically. But you know what? It works nicely, man. Look at that. Just gonna do this side. Wow. Look at that. Now, of course, all of that debris swimming about is the algae that we just scraped off. But look at it. This is what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. You know, I'm going to take a bit more footage in a few hours once all of this algae has been filtered out of the water, so you'll really be able to see the difference. But yo, this algae scraper, it does a perfect job. In the Roma 240, it really surprised me because he went through the algae like butter, but that was fairly fresh algae. It's been growing for about a week. But this one, this has been growing for about 2 to 3 weeks now. It was attached to the glass quite strongly, if that makes sense. So yeah, with this magnet, we were able to take it off. And yo, look, even now, as the water is starting to settle a little bit, we can see all the algae floating away back there where the filter is. And yo, this literally took seconds. It did not take a long time at all. I can't believe this, man. That's crazy. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you would like to get the Hygger magnetic glass cleaner or any other Hygger products, I will leave a link to the Hygger website in my description. And for my US viewers, if you use my discount code Scoops5, you will get 5% off your order. If you're from the UK and you would also like to get this product, I will leave an Amazon link in the description as well. Alright, cool, and we are back, and wow, I did not expect this at all. This magnet is so much better than I actually thought. That is crazy. Now, just for context, my usual go-to algae scraper is this right here. So it's this scraper, but the problem is with this, it takes quite a bit of effort. Like, you can't really hold it here. You can't get enough pressure on this actual blade. And yeah, and overall, it's just a lot more effort. But with the magnet, you literally just pop it onto the glass and then you just move it side to side and it actually takes off everything. I honestly can't believe it. That is crazy. I mean, the Roma 240, it honestly surprised me. I did not think that algae would come off that easy. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I thought it was going to take at least 4 or 5 goes over the algae before it's completely off. But yeah, no, when it's fresh algae, it takes it off very easily. And that was just so simple, man. I'm definitely going to continue to use that for the 240. Now, in regards of the tougher algae on the Roma 200, once again, it seemed so easy. It didn't get removed on the first swipe like I did in the Roma 240. Of course, it was older algae that had really attached itself onto the glass, but even that finally came off and you can't see anything at all. I mean, it done just as good as a job as this kind of algae scraper, which is the long stick, you know. And yeah, I am honestly pleasantly surprised, man. That is wild. Now, all in all, do I recommend the Hygger dual blade magnetic glass cleaner? 100% yes. It managed to take off all of the algae in the Roma 240. It even managed to take off the really tough algae in the Roma 200. And on top of that, the blades don't seem to scratch the aquarium glass. So I felt very confident in just moving it about freely. Whereas if these were like actual razor blades, for example, I would feel really uncomfortable just moving it about everywhere in the aquarium, because I'll be honest, I'd get worried that the blades would scratch the aquarium glass. So yeah, that plastic blade or whatever it is, it just works perfectly. And yeah, all in all, I am definitely going to continue to use this magnet. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, having a clean glass really contributes to having that crystal clear aquarium water. But of course, the clean glass isn't the only thing that you need. Now, I've made a whole video on how to achieve crystal clear water, so if you want to watch that, then click right here.